Yeah, good. Who has joined online? I couldn't see the number. Then videos of. Let them join. So we are away from the chapter call. Yeah, good. Who has joined online? I couldn't see the number. What is the issue? I had asked this microphone to be joined with the speakers in the system so that you can also hear my voice clearly. There might be some lag of the voice. That's okay. Hey, you are able to hear, Alsh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm able to hear you.
What happened today online? I asked this microphone to be joined with the speakers in the system so that you can also hear my voice clearly. There might be some lag or some voice. That's only this. When you are able to hear, Alsh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So actually, your voice is getting echoed. So you are on mute.
Mute from the stage. I will introduce this group. I've done. Yeah, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I've removed that microphone. Guys, write down natural vegetation and giving info. It was me who had asked that volume should come from the TV only for you guys. And मुझे बोला there keep and the voice might echo. Okay, write down natural vegetation. I'm giving the intro. Early morning, all the natural vegetation. Write down the intro for that. Mainly includes, title continues, mainly includes those plants, vegetation, vegetation, and forest cover, or tree types later, don't write forest. Plants, vegetation, and tree types, various tree types. Plants, vegetation, vegetation, various tree types, which normally grows without any human involvement. Which normally grows without any human involvement. Yes. Without any human involvement. Underline that, any human involvement, and write virgin vegetation. Virgin vegetation, referred as virgin vegetation. Referred as virgin, VIRGIN, put that into single inverted. Next line. For years, next point or next line. For years, why it remained, for years, it remained undisturbed by human action. Undisturbed by human action. Just one minute. Allow me to also settle down. Remain undisturbed for, what did I say? Then the last sentence, then I will start explaining. Mainly found in virgin vegetation only here. Mainly found in remote. Now these are the words you must remember. Mainly found in remote, inaccessible, and distant, don't write distance, distant regions from human settlement. From the human settlement. I'll put the heading and keep, then I will explain and then we'll go ahead. Importance of forests. Those who have left the line, left the word, please copy down without any trouble to the others. Now, this chapter, as we are moving away from soil, we always feel very connected chapter called vegetation. Correct? Vegetation, our mind comes normally vegetables, but not vegetables. Because we are away from the forest area and we are living more in a concrete jungle. Am I using the right word, concrete jungle? Everywhere, buildings, constructions, and the forest. I hope we might have gone on an excursion, not we, you with your parents or your friends, you might have seen what all forests mean. But generally, there's an international body. I think I might have told you IUCN. Did I say any time? IUCN. What is IUCN stands for? International Union for Conservation of Nature. This is the body which releases figures of forests located in every country. As far as India is concerned, we are saying we need 33%, but India at present has only 23%. Correct? And how about other country? They say it depends on the population. It depends on the population and depends on how. I will do the things. My mind, my mouth, my eyes, all, even my fingers, working. But 15 minutes relax, then we will. Liberating से मैं पकड़ा तूने क्या बोला? बोलो मैं भी वैसे ही. हाँ तो उसको भाई साहब को उसने कौन सा गाली दिया बताऊं? अच्छा ठीक है चलो. Wrong liberating. We always believe this forest you need to understand. How will you understand? If you have gone into something called as national parks. We have Borivali National Park in Bombay. Anytime? Good. Normally, I know. Only park is there. There is no lions or no tigers, nothing. But where they have gone, at least people draw the attention and we go there. Acres and acres of land. I don't know how many have really moved out of Maharashtra. When you are entering flight from one country to the another, you can see patches, not patches, acres and acres of green land, but not a single any human habitation. Correct? It's normally untouched by humans. And those vegetation or those forests is called as virgin. What does virgin means? Neither human being grow it, nor human being destroy it. And many a times government of India tries to bring this vegetation by putting 3 types of forest. One is reserved, protected, and unclassed. Yeah, आपका portion का नहीं है, फिर भी मैं थोड़ा सा बात करूँ. Normally, we always believe that forest is something like oxygen pockets for human being. You accept? Oxygen pocket hai? Okay. It is supplying oxygen to you and me. However heat might be, now the temperatures are on a high. You stand under a tree or sit under a tree for a few minutes. Don't you feel very nourished? Neither this nor whatever you have it in your house will not get that. Why? Because this doesn't supply me oxygen. Is it? But the trees are green. So the more important that you and me be a part of the forest drive program. Even the forest drive. Everyone might be holding an IG, Insta, might be very active in it by putting all colorful pictures of yours or whatever it is. Let us create an IG saying forest conservation. कोई भी ना उसको follow करेगा, ना कोई उसका accept. समझा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? But students who are eager, no sir, we want to be a part of it. What you are doing in Kharkar, you are putting a picture. Next Sunday after the test in UP, we are going to the nearby park and we are doing that, whatever it is. So what I'm trying to do, it is nothing but we are creating awareness among the youth. अगर आपने लाइफ में नहीं एक साल में एक फीट ग्रो कर लिया, till the time you grow 60, 70, what happens? Every student will grow at least 70 multiplied by so many numbers. Mathematics was a dream. If you're celebrating your birthday, whatever its method you do it, let us have 2 trees for. What is that 2 trees for? For me and one for my producer and director. What they? The parents. पापा ये आप है, ये मम्मी है और बीच में मैं, और ये तीनों ट्री ग्रो होना भी चाहिए. आज लगाया और 3 मिनट बाद उखाड़ के बाद में. So we always believe forest drives is very easy, but city students find it very But if I ask them to join near that, what is that mall? Where is station? Whatever is the mall, and we are all having a ball of a time. I don't know what is food court is there. Achha. Students bolega McDonald's ke bahar बैठो. That is their interest. I'm not saying it is a monopolization. But when you come there, I'm distributing free sampling. So here the government of India says only one thing. What is that? That you have to undertake a task of increasing the percentage from which person? 23 to how much? 33. Which body has given that figure? IUCN. What did I say? Full form IUCN. Please write that in your notebook without me saying IUCN. As a function, and उसके ऊपर एक लाइन लिख लो IUCN. Don't write below the function. Where I'm going to give. Just there only write on IUCN and write the full form. Sorry, important. IUCN dash डाल के लिखना 33% minimum बस. International Union for Conservation of Nature. That is a full form. You are asking me the spelling of IUCN. IUCN. Shall we go ahead with the functions? First, I'm going to explain. Then again, these points are not very concrete, but you will understand. So, any geographers or any nature lover says forests provide many functions, but I put them into these 2 categories. Now, all the functions can be summarized here. One is the word protector, another is the word protector. As a word suggests, any idea? He's saying it provides many natural products. Am I using the correct word? Yes. Natural products to human being. Can you name any? Timber. Okay. Which else? We say timber. Then we say, most important, we say honey. Correct? Then we say pulp. It's not paper. Pulp. Pulp say paper pulp. It's okay. Rubber. Very good. And what else? Medicinal plants. So don't you think there are, even today in India and even in foreign countries, even in America, there are certain tribal communities who depend only on forests. Red Indians. Are they alive? Where is this Red Indians from? In America. I won't ask which part of America, some. In fact, many historians have believed that Red Indians are the original citizens of Americans. It's a very shocking news. And even today, Red Indians worship Lord Shiva. You've seen that Anaconda Part 1. You don't believe me. Anaconda Part 1, when the first scene opens up, they show the big statue of Lord Shiva and big anaconda picture, and these Red Indians worship that. Can we go and fight with the Americans? You are not a Christian man. You are basically Eurax. We always believe these products are very important for everybody. It's not only for the tribal community. Are we not using honey? Are we not using something called a shellac? Shellac is that when you have a government seal, like red color ka wax jaisa rahega. They melt it and then they stamp. So even today, forest provides various product. Is this function very clear? What is the meaning about protective function? Provides oxygen. Shelter. Okay. But what is the word protects? Protective words is correct. These all things are correct. It protects whom? Very good. We say it protects, or can you use the word natural habitat? It provides natural habitat to all wild animals. Especially, I feel one of the junior Thakre, wild animals who I don't know, many might not be knowing. He was referred by one of the news channel as Baba and Baby Penguin. You know who is Baby Penguin? And Baba is uska Papa. But nobody came to know why he was referred as. Any idea? He brought not more than 12 penguins and forced them to live in Mumbai. The penguin बोला मैं नहीं रहना पड़ेगा. Papa जी का order. Out of that, I heard 4 penguins have already died. And now still there. If you go to that one of the parks, it's still there. Huh? But how can you force an animal which lives in opposite climate? इनके पास इतना पैसा है वो climate को बनाया. If I tell you the amount, you will really bash that person. I heard it's close to 12 or 15 crores they have spent. Sir, 15.45. Wonderful, my friend. And then they say, "Garibi hatao, garibi idhar hai, garibi udhar hai." Pehla Antarctica ko usko hatao bhai. And that 15 crores you can spend on. So let us not get into politics. Come back to geography. ऐसे wild animals के लिए आप या मैं उसका habitat बना सकता है? But Aditya Khatter करके दिखा, है ना? But the forest are the people or the nature which protects them. If you have gone into Borivali area, there are so many builders have constructed huge constructions. And panther or leopard, I don't know what is the answer.
Even for that metro station, something.
Correct. It attacks the local people. So then BMC has conducted a big survey. Yeah, animal क्यों हमारे घर में आए? फिर BMC ने बोला कितना ही acre of land where the building belongs to them, and builders have constructed the house. Can you imagine? If today you go home, besides your parents or a brother or sister, third person is inside your house. What is going to do? That's the first thing you'll ask, and you'll try to drive them out. That's what these cats are doing. फिर हम लोग उसको man eater का नाम लेके उसका publicity करते हैं. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So natural habitats can only be given by forest. So where you have written the word importance of forest, please drag these 2 arrows and write as it is. Right? No, this one. Oh, right. Protective and protective function. Yeah. Hey, anybody absent in this row? Where's the attendance sheet? Hey, don't sign for the second, third, and fourth. The person is Ash. Don't sign. Sign only for the first letter. And who's this? Ranveer. No, sir. And Akansha is absent. Online का बच्चे का नाम क्या है? Give me the. Hey, Kaushal.
So I'm Harsh.
Kaushal, are you there? No, he's online.
Harsh.
You guys carry on. Write the first one. Harshal is his name. Either Raghavendra. Oh my God, he's from the God family. Raghavendra Rangbare. In between there is one more Raghavendra. Akansha is absent. Shall I give point number 1? Everyone have copied? And who is Naman Singh? I just love to see the signatures of हमारा इतने साल हम लोग हर डिपार्टमेंट में साइन करते हैं इतना ब्यूटीफुल सिग्नेचर चुके but it's good. Who is Pratham? Pratham is always first, first. Pratham Chobe. So, point number 1 for function. Right? Right. Forests provide the needed inputs. Provides needed inputs. Bracket में डाल देना oxygen. Making this technical lens. Needed input, oxygen, may vital for the survival of human beings. Vital for the survival of human beings. See, I like it. Vital for the survival of human beings. Second one, helps in climate, weather control, regulates soil erosion or controls the take a regulatory and a main source of livelihood. Main source of livelihood. Steep flood, soil erosion. Sorry. And what did I say? Main source of livelihood for many tribal livelihood. Source of livelihood for many tribal communities. Then the last one. For many tribal communities. Next. Forest today, or actually, while today I'm mistaken, proves to be a rich, proves to be a rich cultural heritage. Actually, थोड़ा बड़ा चढ़ा कर बोल रहा हूँ. I hope you don't understand. Rich cultural heritage. अभी क्या करें? आप लोग modern है तो modern बोल. Cultural heritage, rich cultural heritage of several regions of the world. I'll explain what is this word cultural. मैंने बहुत कुछ उसमें अंदर डाल दिया. या हम shelter हो सकते. Exam में भी function आएगा ना ऐसा लिखा तो भी बहुत very good. Why is the word cultural heritage very important? In India we have festivals like Vana Mahotsava. Heard of it? हमारे एरिया में food festival हम लोग पहले ढूंढते हैं इधर. And we go to the nearest food festival. Have you attended any food festival? No. What exactly it is? Where food will be served. That is what See, I'll say very simple. Have you heard about something called as exotic? Yes. What is the meaning of exotic? The food that your mother never cooked in your house. Simple answer. And your father might not have tasted it till his life. And मुझे तो लगता है पहले मम्मी को लेके जाना उधर. Very good. Khao. And mummies will eat it. Delicious, marvelous, stupendous. ऐसा खाना बना. What does it mean? Here people are drawing their attention that even these festivals are there. So I said Vana Mahotsava is a cultural festival which is related to forests. I mean, I can have a plant in my house. I'm saying plant and not a tree, where I'm plucking mangoes out of it. Chinese have done this concept. You can have a mango tree of this much size. And bada mangoes nahi aayega. Suddenly one of my nephew, not nephew, my niece from Kerala has called me. आप इतना geography पढ़ता रहता है एक idea मुझे क्या idea है coconut trees is very tall मैं समझ गया बिल्कुल आगे understood he wants to bring the tender coconut down by without climbing मैंने बोला wonderful idea देता बोले अभी good बोले dug to the ground 4.5 feet फिर क्या करने का बोले coconut का वो है ना वो नीचे लगा
फिर क्या होगा? अरे जब ग्रो होगा तो तेरा हाइट तक क्या होगा ना, नीचे से ग्रो हो रहा है, ये भी अच्छा आइडिया। Don't you understand? It will not grow from underground. So, but Chinese can make it possible. They have made tender coconuts, they put mangoes, even chiku ka bhi trees उन्होंने ऐसा बनाया. But it's a experimental. I mean, you have gone to an office where he is growing a plant in his pot and pomegranates are there. बोलेगा यार ऑफिस में pomegranates वो भी plant में. So what are we doing? आप लोग ये बायोलॉजी में करते हैं ना, क्रॉस ब्रीडिंग कुछ बोलते हैं. What does it mean? इसको natural vegetative propagation कुछ. So we always believe only one thing, that government of India is doing a lot of research, and there is one government called Israel, which is very ahead of every country. They fix a mechanism into the tree which will measure the amount of water the tree wanted.
It's like drip.
Oh, good, she knows it. And it will not also tell you that after how many days you need to water that plant. वे हमारा फार्मर को बोलते जब भी पानी आता है मैं ओपन कर देता हूँ, जितना चाहिए पी ले, और जब मन जाए बंद कर देता हूँ. But he doesn't know that soil will become saline. So when I'm saying this word cultural heritage, maybe Khargar any node, I don't know. We are organizing a festival where you guys are asked to join us, and all kinds of trees, acacia, date palm, birch, spruce, cedar, but in a pot. At least you will understand what is this chapter. Then I will show you a video, maybe the next lecture. How are these vegetation in India helping you and me? Correct? So that is what, which heritage? Rich cultural heritage. Understood? For the next direct heading, which I will be taking main part of the chapter, types of forests. There are small minor topics that I have explained, don't worry. Directly you write types of vegetation. And the first one, it is tropical evergreen forest.
The types of forest.
Or vegetation, one of the same. Tropical evergreen forests. Types of vegetation. I'll explain two forests in detail, and accordingly we'll write or we'll mark very quick. Second is tropical deciduous forest. Uska aadat mujhe bhi lag gayi. Snatching the nose. Tropical deciduous forest. Now, when you read both the forests, tell me what is these forests differ? Evergreen and deciduous. Everyone. Then I'll explain in detail. Read. No need to tell it to me. Anyway, I'm going to explain. Why it is called as evergreen and what is this deciduous? By the time I get the videos of the same, I'll show it to you. Read it. I don't know the answer. I know the answer. I've asked them to read. In many a class, I've started this practice. Early morning, I don't do any negative words against my students. उसका पूरा कसर या असर क्या बोलते हैं कसर third lecture और second lecture में निकाल देता. Shall we? The first lecture you are free to do. Here people named the website also on the name. वो लोग नाम डाल के रखते हैं. You got a class of her? Yes. Oh, it's I heard agriculture, is it? In geography.
Oh, no, it is.
I heard she there for I don't know. Which chapter? Muslim लिखा है. Now, who can at least tell me 2 points about evergreen forest? Or you want me only to tell? Oh, good. One person is ready. Any other person? Ek minute. Wo. Mera book tere paas hai, lena hai. Let it. Give it to him. Yes. What do you want to say, please?
Tropical evergreen forests have trees which are dense
Mhm.
and thick, and they do not get light directly to people.
Okay.
And they also grow throughout the year. So that's
Very
why they're called evergreen.
Very good. Throughout the year, they don't shed the leaves. Good. Anybody? At least she has said very important and quick points are. Anybody? I'll try to get one of the better video where you will love to see the forest. I feel this is better. Anybody ready or shall I? Yes. Evergreen only. Evergreen का cover ही नहीं हुआ कहाँ से तो तुरंत इस केस हुआ. Shall we? Now, when you look at this two forests, one is the word evergreen. Why it is evergreen? Normally, there are different tree types, and all the tree types do not shed the leaves at one go. What is the meaning of shedding of the leaves? Before the summer season, trees will drop all their leaves. Why? AC लगाने से. Why do they drop? Over the गर्मी लगती है. Is correct only, but the words have to be in order to reduce the loss of water through the word is transpiration. You look at the tree and say it's a beautiful piece of art. No, original tree, but there is no leaves in it. I don't know, there's one English chapter, the last leaf or something, either in CBC or in Icse. Where there is two good friends, out of which one suffers out of cancer. You know the story. And the other girl keeps counting the tree falling, the leaf falling. And this girl tried to equate, last leaf, chapter ka naam hi last leaf. Then she says, jis din ye tree ka last leaf girega, that day I will die. And the last leaf tends to remain for a long time, and this girl recovers out of the cancer. पर बाद में मालूम पड़ता है कि वो जो उसकी दोस्त जो है, she has painted the tree and kept there. Such a masterpiece. Understood what I'm trying to say? So we can't have such masterpiece painters paint the green and keep it there. So normally evergreen trees generally, as she says, found in those regions where rainfall is very high. And every day, normally, we call those rain as 4 o'clock rain. If at 9th mein hai. And these regions will receive everyday rainfall, so the trees grow at a height of minimum 60 meters. Tall trees are. And there are 3 layers of that particular green cover: canopy, middle, and the lower, which does not allow the sunlight to pass through. So what is a good thing? Even if you go into daytime, it is as good as evening, I can say night. So what? The undergrowth, the zameen pe jo creatures are generally poisonous. Might be snakes, might be the scorpions. I heard in certain Amazon jungle, even mosquito bite can kill you. Certain mosquitoes which nobody has understood what kind of mosquitoes are these. So normally these are called as evergreen. Understood? As opposite to this, we have something called as deciduous. I missed one point of evergreen. We call evergreen forests are generally not economical, non-exploitable. Is it correct? Why is it cannot be exploited? Wood or trees or evergreen? So what? Always neither the roots are allowed, nor you can cut it and bring it up. It's called remote and inaccessible route. What's the meaning of the inaccessible? Difficult to get in. Some people gave me an idea of cut the trees and we lift it from helicopter. But that would be feasible. Helicopter cannot, because even helicopter needs some proper climate to get in and come up. So we always believe these tropical evergreen forests are the natural oxygen supplier to the entire earth. अगर ये भी कट करने लगा human being, then it is very difficult. Then we come down to deciduous, which is normally found in India as well. This is the most widespread forest in India. Why it is widespread? I said close to 40 to 60% of the forests found in India are of deciduous type. Abhi evergreen ka exactly opposite hai. The trees found here will shed the trees at one go. All the trees will shed. So normally before summer and before that rainfall season, you can see the trees are generally appear like a dead tree. So we have mahogany, ebony, rosewood, teak, sal, There are two types of deciduous you are going to study. One is moist deciduous and other is dry deciduous. दोनों का कोई बड़ा difference नहीं है. It is based on the rainfall and based on the humidity. 100 to 150, they are called as moist deciduous. Less than 100 or close to 100 centimeters of rainfall, they are called as dry deciduous. And in exam, there was a very tricky question. Can dry deciduous included in moist deciduous? Give reason. Understood what I'm saying? If that region receives rainfall for more than 2 or 3 years heavy, the dry deciduous can be put into which deciduous? Moist deciduous also. Similarly, the dry deciduous can also become, if there is no rainfall, more 10 years, more 15 years into a forest, which will be studying later. Any idea? Dry desert forest. Look how the transition takes place. You understand what is transition? First I taught you evergreen, second I taught you deciduous, two types of deciduous. Everyone come on. Moist deciduous and dry deciduous. Based on what? Rainfall and humidity. Even the plant life, even the animal life differs. Normally deciduous trees are economically important. Why? Easy to cut and easy to move. Sandalwood is one, which is normally a part of that. Then we have this rosewood, that movie of Pushpa, which we have seen. The wood is called rosewood only. And normally, even today, Andhra and Karnataka has rich reserves. मैंने कर लिया that's what I'm saying. So normally some part of evergreen, as she is saying, is not like the evergreen that we see in Amazon jungle. Have you heard about Amazon? Many a times geographers have gone in. The team entering was 5 and the team returning was only 2. Why? 3? They've gone for a daydream. If they leave out of the team, one thing, there is no signal, nothing, unless and until they do not have satellite communication. What is satellite communication? Walking नहीं चलेगा. But कितना दूर चलेगा? Jungle के अंदर. Have you seen some satellite phones at least? It will be, and it will be a big antenna attached. Yes. It doesn't need any network. And one satellite phone can connect to the another. And the most important thing, no one can trespass the signal also, unless and until it is a military fellow who can hear the voice of that person. So those kind of, and he's saying walkie, that's okay, but walkies also generally I heard do not work to certain distance. And normally bugs of this much size, which is a very ordinary, is also seen. So Amazon jungle is one jungle which you and me tend to see it on Discovery or NBC channel, sitting in a couch or a sofa with a, what do you call it? With a popcorn. Wow, jungle, good. I'm enjoying it with a popcorn. But deciduous, you can literally go in, you can be a part of it, have a school camp or what, and the teacher, concerned teacher might really tell you what kind of trees are. And this is what the main difference between deciduous and which forest. So let us read or let us see the video first. Read. Video nahi chahiye? Confirm? I knew it 90%. Let's see the video. I don't know how good it is, but I'll try to stop and explain for you guys. Video.
Where have you seen plants before? Therefore, we have seen
I knew it 90%. Let's see the video. I don't know how good it is, but I'll try to stop and explain for you guys.
the species should be about and discuss about them because there is similarity between them and many Indian species. But these species look for their need. The species of flora and reserve. Then many Indians figure Rainfall,
guys have to be.
global rainfall.
So you are on mute.
Right, tropical evergreen, point number 1. Change the camera, change it to Advanced. As the name suggests, tropical evergreen, point number 1. As the name suggests, trees do not shed their leaves. Trees do not shed their leaves at same period of time. Trees do not shed their leaves at same period of time. Nice over. Huh? And day over. Second point. Found in the regions receiving. In the regions receiving moderate to high rainfall. Very relaxed. Take a pause. Regions with moderate to very high rainfall along with high humidity. Third point. Right. No, right. Okay. Distribution. Now I'm using volume points as whatever I'm saying, you write that only. Tropical evergreen distribution. Punjab, Deccan Plateau, Rajasthan, Kutch and Gujarat. Punjab, Deccan Plateau, Rajasthan, Kutch and Gujarat. Climatic conditions found in, point number 1, found in annual average temperature. It's all from the volume, I'm just putting it to sentences. Found in annual average temperature 25 to 27. Let us complete same point only. Annual average temperature 25 to 27. 25 to 27 with found in annual average temperature 25 to 27. Rainfall more than 250 centimeters. So for your convenience, first lecture I always do not rush you up. Am I correct? उसके बाद भी इतना delay कैसे होता है? Next one, 250 centimeters. Next, characteristics. Point number 1. Tall trees dash 60 meters. 60. Anybody can guess why tall trees? Very good. They compete to receive. Very good. To compete to get the sunlight. In competition for. Why it is so tall now? 60 meters. In competition for absorption of sunlight. Second. Dense growth of trees with 3-tier TIER. Dense growth of trees with 3-tier greenery. That is the shade. That's what. 3-tier greenery with 3-tier TIER. Don't write TYRE. That is everything. 3-tier. It's okay. Shall I take a 2 minutes break? Some last students, some middle students are profusely yawning. They're just awakening from the. Shall we finish the grinder? तो जितना yawn करेगा मैं बात कर लेता हूँ करो. Don't want me to yawn in front of my students. Right now. a green cover, which makes literally impossible which makes it impossible for the sunlight to reach the ground. Yawning is not a bad habit. Yawn it in a covered way. You are yawning as if a Jurassic Park has entered in my class. Yeah, you are doing it. हमको जनरल स्टोरी इधर आने के बाद कैसे मिले? Although we are never green. Making it literally impossible for the sunlight to reach the ground. You ask me so many times, I'll change the sentence. Next point. Hence, creepers and climbers. I hope you understand what are creepers and climbers. हमारे घर में हैं कुछ creepers. उसको अगर कंट्रोल नहीं किया तो पूरा ही विंडोज I don't know why it is called as money planting. Oxygen, really? But money का oxygen really? अच्छा लकड़ी आएगा. There is some reason behind making it. In Maharashtrian festival, they give us what is that bell patta? That brown one. What is it called? Openly they. In which festival you take? Dashera. And कुछ बोलता भी है ना? सोन पत्ता है. What? It feel good. That's a different thing. आने के बाद धीरे पान रहे हैं ये क्या होता है मेले मतलब क्या शेम के फिर तेल में फूल भी से so let us see what what's in my legs. So everyone awake from the sleep. आपको literally say तो बोला है another 5 minutes like already one person is put down. It's okay relax. Hey, no worries. देखो मुझे अपना स्टूडेंट को बाकी 3 लेक्चर के लिए हेडेक नहीं दे रहे करेक्ट मेरा भी सेकंड लेक्चर है तो मैंने कुछ आगे बढ़ते हैं 2 years before I thrice I had encountered some you understood my reaction to that you won't understand what I'm ideally mockingly saying something. And that gets recorded. So I don't find no, what's it? I know. At the department, I'll show this. What a good girl studying nice. Shall we take a 5 minutes of pause where I want me to go out and you guys are yawning in a free manner. One already started. Okay, put it on. I need to take some water. If someone is feeling hungry, take 1 or 2 bites from the please. Have something. Especially girls, they are finding very dry appearance. Isn't the document plan for Hey guys, start preparing for the chapter called science. And numerical हो गया ना? Second lecture में मैं जैसे आएगा, I will do some theoretical numerical theory. तो आप लोग एकदम तैयार हैं. So while I finish this chapter, I'm already started talking with neural branch. I will start with you guys. Don't worry, it won't take much time. Topo will be a very easy topic for you.
चलो नहीं मैम आई और टेक्स्ट नहीं नहीं ये बुक बोला है
मैंने आई बात कर दिया है 1 मिनट 1 मिनट डिस्कशन हो गया ठीक है
अरे एक्सेंट देखो मत एक्सेंट एक्सेंट
कहां से केरला Oh my God! You have to be. You need to be a teacher nurse. Alsh, what are you doing? get 5 minutes, huh? Don't sleep more than that. I could just sense the aroma of the mother. I know. Making myself. वो भाई साहब है उसके घर टेन के साथ उसको जिम में लेके वो भी है जिम स्लिप तो जाना यो इसके आगे वो गई मामे का से उधर भी पढ़ने की Many students of mine, other branches who are sports people, Mercy में हो रखा है. He does physical workout like it. Okay. Because उसका sports के लिए करना पड़ता है. Without weights, control exercise करना, pull-ups करना, and pull-ups you know, pull-ups can be important. I'll show you one example. Simple and easy. आप लोग के लिए वो ये जो मसल करें वो बात होगी. I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah. Every morning do only 5 pull-ups. मैंने देखा कुछ घरों में किचन और वो कमरे में लगा के देते हैं. And even the girls can do it maybe for their high time there. Do it inside your house. 5 to 10 minutes. Today I got up exactly at 4 o'clock. 4 to 5:30 was that meditation and other thing. So mami ne bola so ramala nahi. Then it's a cup. Do all meditation, do little bit of household work. Mera hi kaam karna. Nobody wants me to. Okay. You will feel very fresh. My son, American call center में unemployed. नहीं American call center का unemployed बंदा. More 2 minutes to go. Sleep. Good. मैंने वो Hey, you guys watch some what is that online episodes and what is I heard the web series Family Man 3 is going to be released very quickly. Abhi mera Amazon Prime section में Family Man 3. Second part was going about Sri Lanka. That lady was running. Jacqueline Fernandez, na? She's involved with a fellow who is inside the jail. Isaac ने उस मैडम को पिकअप करने के लिए प्राइवेट जेट लेकर आया. हमारे पास यहाँ से वहाँ जाने के लिए एसी टैक्सी का पैसा नहीं है. जैकलीन फर्नांडिस ने प्राइवेट जेट. तो बंदा को देखेगा ना कोई बोलेगा भी नहीं ये है. अब जैकलीन बैठ के गई. क्या my duty boys are doing what they from that he was the Miss India of this London. She's from Colombo. उसमें वो इधर श्रीलंका वो तेलुगु एक्टर का बेटे से शादी किया था. उसका भी डिवोर्स हो गया. She's also an exhaustive all the videos. She acted perfectly like a LTT woman. Family Man 3 is Manoj Bajpayee. He is the main cast. Very actors. Family Man 1, Family Man 2, Family Man 3. He's a, I think, IB officer. हमारे कारगर में 3 लोग हैं जो ट्रैफिक सिग्नल के उस तरफ है. Good morning, get up. Let's go. Oh, she just do all kinds of extension. Okay, relax. You can see me. Let us get into what was the heading? Characteristics. Hence, creepers and clampers. अभी और नहीं चाहिए. Hence, creepers and clampers are found in large numbers. Hence, creepers and clampers are found in large numbers. Next one. Three types found here. Main three types found here. I'm giving a very popular one: rosewood, ebony. Main three types found here. Rosewood, ebony, mahogany भी रहना चाहिए तो नहीं दिए. They have not given, don't like. Rosewood, gurjan. The link, it's all there in the volume. Yes, very.
Sir, rosewood,
Ebony, gurjan, and telsu, T-E-L-S-U-R, telsu. Last point. Telsu. T-E-L-S-U-R. Trees found in these forests. Are of high economic value. Trees found in these forests are of high economic value. That's why it is high economic value. Costly timber. Trees found in these forests are of high economic value. Dash or hyphen. Costly timber, which is hard, durable. When will fall in some other shoulder. What did I say? Timber, hard, durable, and fine grain. Unlike the word fine grain, could anybody explain me this? If fine grain, kahan use hota? Fine grained timber. Everyone knows what is a plywood? Plywood. How plywoods are made? The benches that you are sitting in, it is called a termite or laminate wood. And I don't think these are plywood, these are pure wood. And if you have seen any plywood manufacturing company, if I get the video, I'll show you layers and layers of this fine grained timber, and then pressed with that. It's all machinery, not even we do like a fine plywood. But it is very, very costly. And India is a very good producer of this. And we have very costly plywood and very, very costly plywood. Like we can have fire-proof plywood also, which will not touch. Add other stuff. So, ये fine grain का मतलब क्या है? These timber can be made into such a powder which will rather help in the manufacture of what? Plywood. If you want, you can write a small plywood. Let's proceed. Change the para. We are winding up this evergreen. Evergreen forests are best known as evergreen forests. Change the para, winding the answer. Conclusion of the answer. Are best known as lungs of the earth. Put it into single inverted comma. Lungs of the earth. Dash. Dash for the reason. Since ample supply of oxygen. Ample supply of oxygen into increased carbon dioxide level on the earth. In the earth. Increased carbon dioxide level in the earth. One more sentence that will wind up. Increased carbon dioxide level in the earth. One more. Evergreen trees or evergreen vegetation plays a vital role. Evergreen vegetation plays a vital role in balancing the lost LOST green cover, or I'll say green car. Cover. Lost green cover due to. Who can finish that line? Large scale deforestation. Large scale deforestation. Full stop. Please silently read it. Decidius also I will give it, and the rest for us you have to write on your own. If you have any queries from my answer of evergreen, you can please check it right now. And be very sure you will get at least 2 questions from evergreen and Decidius. If not other topics. And today after 9, I wouldn't find anybody down in the draft. Everyone should be inside. I could hear right from my window all the L's and H's and ration card का सबका गाली भी मुझे काम कुछ family member का. I don't want any family student trees. है ना जो टिफिन नहीं लाया है anybody one go get the lunch whatever चुपचाप इधर बैठेगा. Understood? I'm very close to that window. Don't worry. Don't need a binocular to see who all the person down dancing in the sun. We have a small gameplay or a highlight of the film. I met 2 Icse students which banks I don't know. They were all standing in the corner benches. 3 girls. Over the bench. For some distance. I don't want any dancing bench here. Shall we? Any points you want to explain? Let us write deciduous. Tropical deciduous vegetation. Alsh, Harsh,
Yes, sir.
are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear.
Thank you. Why today online, man? Why not offline?
So actually, I've got hurt on my knee and the ankle of my right leg,
Oh,
and I'm not able to walk. So for
it's
at
okay.
least 2 weeks, I'm advised to have complete bed rest.
Okay, good boy. Then also attending online. Thank you. Take care of you. Last year we had 1 student from CBS. We had a big class company. I forgot his name, but I said pura lecture in India. Last man. Let's go on with deciduous. Point number 1. Are those forests, continue with the name, are those forests dash the most widespread forests in India, are those forests which are the most widespread forests, are those forests which are the most widespread, shedding their leaves. Same. Shedding their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks during summer. Now, is the sentence very lengthy? Will you be able to learn? And I say produce kar do. Is the sentence very lengthy? No, sir. 6 to 8 weeks in during summer. Next point. Trees are of high economic value. Trees are of high economic value with a broad classification. Trees are of high economic value with a broad classification. Based on what? Rainfall and humidity. Good. Rainfall and humidity. So you make like this in your notebook as well. What is the forest? Deciduous forest, correct? You write moist deciduous and dry deciduous. And points में इसके नीचे नीचे आएगा easy हो जाएगा. Moist and dry deciduous. Right. But if you want to write in a para, ये छोड़ दो, then we will write moist and then we will write dry. That will be better. Write it in a para. अच्छा क्या किया? अच्छा ठीक है ना तो लिखना. It depends on every person's perspective. Under moist deciduous. Are you picking up whatever I explain? You are writing that. Okay. Yes. Is there anybody here suddenly kya hai deciduous? Nobody? Oh, everybody say. Point number 1. mainly found in that उसको आगे बोला नहीं आता कुछ moist deciduous point for one mainly found in regions with rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeters. Mainly found in the regions of rainfall. How much? 100 to 200 centimeters, comma, or semicolon. Humidity 50 to 80%. Humidity 50 to 80%. And temperature 24 to 27. 24 to 27. They go very simple. 100 to 200, 50 to 80, and temperature is 24 to 27. Is it easy to learn? Which decidius? Absolutely. The temperature. 24 to 27. Now write the characteristics. Short points, sweet points. Don't want later. Commercially most exploited forest in India. Commercially most exploited forest in India. Exploit. Next, forest in India. Next, trees of pure stand, S-T-A-N, I'll explain what it is. Pure stand, that is one specific tree type, one specific tree type found in specific. One more point, click लेना फिर मैं explain करूँ. One specific given region. Next, tree type found in specific region. Trees are of good quality timber, hence commercially important. Who can tell me what is that pure stance you have written? If you want to explain deciduous, I can show you the forest something like this. Correct. I'll try to divide the region, not exactly. I'll say one specific tree type here. I'll say one specific tree type here, and one specific tree type here. And then I'll say something like this. Look, I'm just using the symbols. Not even symbol properly. But this kind of tree will be in that locality only. What does it mean? When these trees shed their leaves, normally they wait for the summer. And at one go they will all go. So it is differ from which forest that we have already done. If this was an evergreen setup, if this is not an evergreen setup, if I say instead of DF, I'd say EF, evergreen forest. What this will do, this might be in the month of Feb, correct? This might be in the month of April. I'm just saying it in a rough format. This might be in the month of May. This might be July. What does it mean? From outside, it sees that it is evergreen. But within internally, trees are shedding their leaves, but not at one time. That's why they are evergreen. And the one that you have written, pure stand, मतलब उस type का tree उस area में ही मिले. Like we have sundari trees. What is sundari called? Somebody say West Bengal is there. In fact, yesterday I was beautifully asking the students and they were telling me the answer also. It was Royal Bengal tiger, mainly found in these regions. Yes. Why? Normally, these sundari trees are good for wood. And even it is very leafy, lush green fields. Antelopes, you know what are antelopes?
Like deer.
Have you seen sambar deer?
Yes. Yes.
It's very big. And tigers hunt this sambar with a great, क्या बोलता है, अपने आप को challenge करता है, क्योंकि कुछ sambar tiger से भी बड़ा रहता है. They are very dangerous. Once they give it one horn, the tiger might go for a medical checkup, and it will never heal, and it will die after a certain time. So these antelopes were found in large number in this forest. Which forest? Sundri. And to hunt these antelopes, who were found? Royal Bengal. I don't know whether you have seen certain videos of real Royal Bengal. वो animal को majestic ऐसे ही नहीं हम लोग बोलते हैं. One उसका जो head में भी जो stripes रहता है ना, totally different. I have recently went to Ranthambore, although live tiger मैं रात में देख पाया with some driving security people. वो बाद में बोलते हैं. It's a different story. But they were telling me the stripes on the body of the Royal Bengal huge, and the way it pounces, the way it attacks. हमको लगता है wow, वो तेरे पर आएगा तो आओ बाकी. And they're very ferocious. And to be very frank, that Bahubali 1, if you've seen very carefully, Indian kings used to hunt, not the tigers, huh? The boars, wild boars. You know what are wild boars? Yes. अब मुझे किसी बच्चे ने बोला सर पिग के बाहर दो दांत दिखते हैं जैसे आपका पिरामिड है. हाँ, wild boars are very dangerous. वो उस दिन हम लोग ने रणथंभौर में वो भी देखा. But they are very चिंटू. And wild boars are of a size which you cannot even imagine. Goat से भी बड़ा दिखता है. And if they see the human being, it will come and attack you. आप बोले ये क्या करेगा? They might kill the human being. So ये जो बाहुबली में एक scene है part 1 में I think. This fellow goes and hunt that. This is how India में what is that we call it? Hunting started.
Two men.
Both I slept very nicely. When Britishers have came to India, they continued the same practice by hunting these tigers. Let me tell you, even today, Chinese and Japanese people use the bones of these animals for some medicines. And tigers of Royal Bengal, मैं सच बोलता हूँ जब भी आप फैमिली या फ्रेंड्स के साथ जाएगा ना एक बार तो रॉयल बंगाल को उसका एरिया में देखो, नॉट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर. हम लोग ने फिर और एक बायोलॉजिकल पार्क गया, बेचारा एक ही टाइगर था, नो फ्रेंड एंड रिलेटिव विद देम, एंड गोज राउंड कम्स राउंड गोज राउंड कम्स राउंड, एक ही बात को पकड़ के पूरा 15 मिनट चल ही रहा था. एंड ऑल द जूम लेंस कैमरास. अरे बाहर थोड़ी देखना है, वो इन ओपन जंगल where this hunting, where this killing an animal, that is what you see the love of this animal is. Why I'm saying all this? Because deciduous forests are widespread. And if you have gone north from north to south, these forests are found. And अभी मैंने सुना है government of India is giving attaching high importance in recreating the forest. You cannot create, but बोलता है. Yesterday I was sharing one of the Nalanda University pictures, not pictures, video was one of our UT colleague only. एक अफजल खान या कोई तो खान था जो नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी को अटैक किया. He burned the books, so many books. Books, नाना करके 6 महीना तक वो books burn हुए. Rich cultural history of India. But sorry to say, some people in India say हमारा मुगल हमारा बाप दादा है, मतलब उसी के साथ जाना. Seriously, and to be very frank, Nalanda University was that university where people came all around the world to study. And admission was free of cost, no money, nothing. But and the teachers were high skilled teachers. अभी कहाँ है Nalanda? So they have written, even those people, Yuan Swan, the Chinese traveler, written India was known for its tigers and wild animals of running. Last एक line बोल देता हूँ, there was a person called Muhammad Ali. He had died no more. He is an ornithologist. He's an ornithologist. Bird lover. He has written in his book more than 1,500 variety of trees where birds were found in India. अभी बोलते हैं 1,500 में से 100 भी नहीं है right? कहाँ गए? So it's very difficult to understand what India was and what India is. Maybe future में what India will be with you guys. आपको trees को या क्या वो क्या birds को invite नहीं करना है WhatsApp में. You have to create the jungle, the forest. Automatically these comes. ये flamingos जो आया, I am waiting कि this season भी आएगा कि नहीं. मुझे नहीं लगता कि उतना numbers में आएगा. Flamingos के हर जगह डाल दिया है. And it came, I definitely believe because of that COVID restrictions, there was no noise, nothing. You could see flamingos.
Dolphins came in white.
The dolphin which communicates, which speaks, and which sends signals, is a full discovery look करता है. And the same signal they transmit ना, वो वहाँ से signal देता है. As if they are communicating. Dolphins are very smart fish. And 99% of the dolphins are friendly to humans. Many times you might have seen some fairy tale movie, they try बच्चा गिर गया है, कुछ गिर गया तो डॉल्फिन है, ये सच डॉल्फिन करता भी है. They bring the human being to the shore and leave it and they go. Look, even the fish has such a wonderful helping brain. Let's get on. Had a good discussion. Let's see. What was the point I was giving? Tried SCTS I have to get. Point number 1. वो दे भी दिया ना मैंने 100 to 200 characteristics देना. Trees shed their leaves. वही है heavy. Moist SCTS. Shed their leaves 6 to 8 weeks. Short दे. हाँ वही है repeat आएगा लिखना पड़ेगा एग्जाम में. हाँ नहीं moist है dry नहीं क्या है. Trees shed their leaves 6 to 8. उतना ही. Next. Moist है.
वो तो पहले moist के हैं.
हाँ ठीक है अभी मैं कट शॉर्ट कर देता हूँ. Main three types. Same repeat. Main three types sal, teak ये नहीं लिखा तो. Sal, teak, sandalwood. Shishan. Which is SH, ISH. And Pallar. I think this is Hindi. Not Indian people love to speak. Pallar का फूल भी है कुछ. Pallas. हाँ. PALAS. Pallas. Last part for this heavy. Point this. Most valuable seeds. So, what is generation? Most valuable trees. Second point, high cost timber. Third point, how short points I'm giving. 2 या 3 word का एक point. Next, sandalwood. Both domestic and international demand. Is sandalwood found in which part of India? Karnataka. You have this Mysore sandal store.
Yeah.
And India got one of the Purana and one of the best. May use this one to read. It's called Mysore Sandal and Oil Company, and it's a very brand old company in India. And Mysore Sandal made us okay. Let us go to dry descendants. Both domestic and international demand. Dry descendants. In between, pump up the stories. Dry descendants. Point number 1. Found in irregular strip. मतलब कोई concentrated नहीं जगह पे मिलता. Found in irregular strip. Dash. North to Kanyakumari. North मतलब Himalayas है. Himalayas to Kanyakumari. Second one. Large areas of UP, large areas of UP, Maharashtra, write the short form, MAHT, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Oh, this is Tamil Nadu. So, when I said the word Tamil, it is THAMIZH. As you pronounce the word by turning your, twisting your tip of the tongue up, Tamil. Okay, you watch news channels, there is one Anand Ranganathan. He's a damn good speaker and he's a writer, author. And whenever he comes to the news channel, he will bombard the Congress or other channel people. And I said, words use करेगा, सामने वाला चलतेगा. वो बार-बार बोलते you are having a disease. वो सामने वाला बोलता कौन सा? Verbal diarrhea. वो करके वो क्या होता है? मतलब बिना तेरे continuously बढ़ना. Look at the words coined by him. And मुझे बहुत सारा words उसका पसंद है. I don't want to say. राहुल गांधी के ऊपर भी ऐसे कमेंट मारता है. मुझे तो लगता है राहुल गांधी सुनेगा तो 3 बार हाथ मिलते करते हैं. चलो आज after 15. Thank you. So we are going to have energetic